class, we are going to study the first category of business letter, that is placing an order. So let's just get started. Particularly, precisely, I am going to give you the format of placing an order. So let's just get started. Your placing an order letter starts with sender's address, and whenever you write your sender's address, it has to come in 3 lines. So your first line is definitely going to be your address, then second line which sector, street it is, and third line your state or district. And then after writing sender's address means an address who is sending, who is actually placing this order. So there are 2 parties involved in this. One is purchasing and one is selling. So the one who is purchasing the good out here stands for the sender's address. After writing sender's address, you leave 1 line. After leaving 1 line, you will write date. You don't need to write date as in DAT. You will directly write 11th June 2020 or whatsoever is the date as per that time. Then again you will leave 1 line and then you will write receiver's address. You don't need to write sender's address, date, receiver's address. You simply need to write these things. I'm telling all these to you right now because we are covering the format. So then comes the receiver's address. So you might be actually placing this order with some firm, business, party. So in that case, you have to address to that person, the sales manager, the purchase manager, the accountant. It varies from question to question. So if in case, suppose in the question it's not mentioned the sales manager, so in that case you can simply mention the manager of which company, XYZ Private Limited. If the name of the company is given in the question, well and fine. If the name is not given in the question, then simply write XYZ. And then this XYZ Private Limited is situated in New Delhi. You are also based out in New Delhi and you are placing an order also in New Delhi. So whenever you're writing the receiver's address, you're first going to address to that person, his company, and where is that company located. And then you are again going to leave 1 line. One thing which is uniform in sender's address and receiver's address is both are going to be in 3 lines. But definitely you're never going to start your sender's address with a designation. You're not going to start with your designation. You're always going to start with your address. But out here when you're addressing the receiver, you're always going to start with a designation. Same goes with letter to editor. You write the editor. So out here it's going to be the sales manager. Then you leave 1 line, then you write subject. Subject out here is the most important thing. Why? Because your subject is a 1-line summary of all your things that you're writing in content. Your explanation actually is your subject in just 1 line. So it has to be very short and simple. It has to be very crystal clear, and it has to be very particular in telling what is the letter conveying. Out here, obviously your letter is going to be about placing an order for musical instruments, placing an order for furniture, placing an order for academic books, placing an order for electronic items or XYZ. So placing an order for dash. Then again, you're going to leave 1 line and then you write the salutation, that is sir/madam, without a comma. I believe it's after writing this sir/madam salutation, we are directly going to start the content. Okay, so let's just get started with the content. You start your placing an order after writing your sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject and salutation. Then comes the body of your letter, which is going to be started by, we are pleased to inform you. Why are we writing we? Because it's an institutional, organizational identity. So you're going to be plural about it. You won't be ordering 500 ACs for your domestic use, because you're going to use this for your professional purposes. This is why you're going to write, we are pleased to inform you that our management has decided to place an order with you. We would like to place a bulk order for the supply of dash. So dash out here, it depends on the question to question. So if the question is about electronic items, you will write, we would like to place a bulk order for the supply of electronic items, for academic books, for computer parts, XYZ. We would like to have at least 15% discount on the purchase of dash apart from the additional 5% discount granted to institutional buyers. So out here in the first stanza, you're saying that we are very happy to place an order with you and we would like to place a bulk order. In the second paragraph, you're precisely going to ask for discount. So one discount is definitely going to be because you're ordering in bulk, you can claim for that discount. And the second, as an institutional buyer, because you're ordering as a school, this is why you can say, apart from the bulk, so we would like to have at least 15% discount on the purchase of dash, apart from the additional 5% discount granted to institutional buyers. So this line is optional. If one company is ordering something from some other company, you are never going to use this line. Then you're going to simply ask for a plain discount that is for bulk orders. This discount is coming into the play. Why? Because school is an institution out here, and you can ask for that discount apart from the discount that you're asking for on bulk purchase. And then the details of the following dash out here, electronic items, academic books, are furnished below. After this, you're going to make one table. So let's just get started and make a table. Okay, so this is how you make your table. Your first column is going to be serial number, then particulars, and then quantity. So it is never going to depend on the question. Whatsoever is your question given in your board examination or in your school examination, you have to follow this format. You might be seeing so many different tables in your reference books or on different websites, but this is a very uniform format. It can go with all the questions. So serial number as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose if the question is asking for sports equipments, you can write serial number 1, football, serial number 2, basketball, chess, badminton, and then you can write the quantities. How much do you want? After that, we're going to start with, so you're going to end like this. We would like to have above mentioned items to reach us in proper shape and size by, now this is very important. Once you have made your table, you clearly have to state the deadline. When do you want your order by? So we would like to have the above mentioned items to reach us in proper shape and size. You're actually giving the standardized benchmark for the goods that's going to be delivered to you and by. So there are so many students who are going to write 10th June above, and out here they'll write we would like to have above mentioned items to reach us in proper shape and size by 8th June. So that's definitely not possible. You have to write date beyond that, beyond 11th June. Suppose today you're placing an order, so you're going to give 15 to 20 days for them to process your request. Because it's a bulk order, you can never ask for that order within a day or two. It's highly appreciated. It's actually recommendable that you're giving them 15 business days to place that order to you. And then you're going to write, please send the bill along with the consignment as in whatever you have ordered. Please send the bill along with the consignment after discount deduction. So this is how you started. You actually thanked them. You said that you're very pleased to inform that your firm is placing an order with them. After writing that, you're going to mention what are you ordering. After mentioning what are you ordering, you're always going to ask for discount. Discount on what? Discount on the things that you're going to mention out here. Particulars and the quantity as well you're going to mention. Then you're going to write that you want these goods, these items in proper shape and size, and then clearly mention the deadline. So once you have mentioned the deadline, please send the bill. Also send the bill. This is a very important thing. After discount deduction, yours sincerely, ABC. So this is how it goes. No matter whatever is the question, this is a uniform format. It can go with each and every question that you're going to get in your exams.